Spoilers ahead. Watch out, and take care. The movie begins in 1978, the TV show Mysteries in History talks about aliens. The host says some of it's real, but the whole story is still a secret. Long ago, Queen Lorana of Zartha asked Earth for help to hide something important, the Light of Zartha. Another alien named Serlina wants it to become more powerful, and might even destroy Zartha to get it. Lorana asks for Earth's help because if there's a fight, Earth might get destroyed too. The Men in Black, a secret agency, agrees to help hide the light on some planet. Years later, in July 2002, a big spaceship lands on Earth. Harvey, a dog, and his owner see it while on a walk. A small alien comes out of the ship. Harvey gets scared, even though the alien is smaller. The alien changes into a human girl from a magazine, and heads to the city. Later in the next part, Agent J is on a new mission with his new partner, a junior agent. There's this alien worm named Jeff, causing trouble in the subway in New York City. Despite being told not to, Jeff keeps wandering around public areas. Jeff is tiny at first, but then turns into a huge worm as big as a subway train. When Jay and his partner try to stop him, he easily knocks them down. Jay tries to talk him into calming down, but he won't listen. Jeff threatens to attack a train, so Jay warns the passengers to get off, but nobody believes him. Jeff bites a piece of the train off, scaring everyone. Jay points a gun at him, and he gives up, and the train stops safely. Then Jay uses a special device to make everyone forget about the alien encounter. After sorting out the mess at the train station, Jay calls his bosses, and says his junior partner isn't ready to be an agent. Meanwhile, the alien who turned into the model earlier is actually Serlina, the evil alien who wants power. She goes to see a guy named Scrad, who's also an alien, with two heads that think independently, like two different people. Serlina threatens Scrad to tell her where she can find the Light of Zartha, but he says he doesn't know. She tortures him, until he admits, even though he doesn't know exactly where it is, he knows it's on Earth. This makes Serlina really angry, because she's been searching for the light for 25 years on other planets. Later, Agent J uses a memory wiping device on his junior partner, who didn't do well in dealing with Jeff. Meanwhile, Serlina and Scrad go to a pizza place to find the light. They grab the owner, Ben, and demand to know about it. While they're questioning Ben, his assistant Laura sees what's happening, and calls the police, thinking it's a robbery. But it's actually aliens fighting over the light. Ben turns out to be a Zarthan, tasked with protecting the light. He tells Serlina she's too late. Angry, she kills him, leaving Laura devastated. At MIB headquarters, Agent J is now a senior agent, since Agent K retired. Chief Zed calls him about an alien being killed at a nearby pizza place, and tells him to handle the case. Jay complains about not having a partner, but Frank the Pug, an MIB alien, joins him. They go to the pizza place together. At the scene, Jay talks to the witness Laura. She says the situation is too weird for him to understand. So they go to a nearby restaurant to talk. Laura explains everything, including how Serlina kept asking about the light. Upon hearing her account, Jay discloses his true identity and the purpose of MIB, reaching for the neuralizer to erase her memory. However, Laura senses his loneliness, which causes Jay to hesitate. He's drawn to her emotionally, and decides not to wipe her memory, leaving her with all her recollections. Jay and Frank investigate the area where Serlina's ship landed. Jay contacts Z, and shows him the spaceship. Zed recognizes it immediately, but is concerned about why Serlina has returned to Earth after 25 years. Jay informs about her pursuit of a light from Zartha, but Zed explains that the light has already been sent away from Earth. To confirm this, they need to consult the most experienced agent who handled the task, Jay's former partner, K. However, K has been neuralized since retiring from MIB, and doesn't remember anything about aliens or MIB. Zed knows that Serlina will target K, so they rush to see him before she does. K now works at a post office and is skeptical of Jay's claims about aliens, with no memory. After revealing that all the workers at the post office are aliens, Jay manages to bring K back to the headquarters, to restore his memory. But just as they're about to do it, Serlina and Scrat attack, causing chaos. They free dangerous prisoners, and capture the MIB staff, forcing Jay and K to escape without restoring K's memory. Outside, they seek help from Jack, an old friend, to use a device called the deneuralizer, to restore K's memory. At first, Jack refuses, but when he sees K, he agrees. They try to use the deneuralizer, but it doesn't work well. K wanders the streets, realizing he used to be an MIB, but can't remember anything. Worried about Jay, K returns to find him held hostage, by aliens sent by Serlina. With Jay's guidance, Kay defeats the aliens, and they head to Ben's pizza place for more information. Later, they join Laura to search for clues at Ben's place. They find a key that belongs to a locker at a train station. They go there, and discover a tiny alien civilization, who worship Kay as their deity, along with Kay's belongings. Kay takes his watch and a membership card of a video store, and they hide Laura with the aliens. Next, they go to the video store, and meet a couple who gives them a movie, Mysteries in History. As Kay watches the movie, a fictionalized story of the Light of Zartha, he starts remembering his past, and gets emotional. He remembers the Zarthan queen Lorana entrusted MIB with safeguarding the light from Serlina, who followed Lorana to Earth and killed her. After hiding the light, a grief-stricken Kay neuralized himself, to bury his sadness, and to ensure he would never reveal its hiding place. He still cannot remember where he hid it, nor what the light looks like, assuming it might be Laura's bracelet. At the MIB headquarters, Serlina offers a deal to Hara for a spacecraft that's super fast. Hara agrees, but wants Jay in return, as he holds a grudge against him. Elsewhere, Kay calls Frank, who's hiding in the headquarters, and gets some inside information from him. However, Serlina intercepts the call, revealing Laura's location and the light's whereabouts. When Jay and Kay arrive at the alien's place to rescue Laura, they discover Scrat has already taken her. Determined to save her, they gather weapons from Kay's vault, and enlist the help of the alien guys. Elsewhere, Laura is strapped to a spaceship, about to launch from Hara's place. As Jay and Kay, and the aliens enter the headquarters from the back, they face a robot that shoots at them. They split up, Jay heading for Laura, while Kay deals with the robot. Kay ends up getting captured by Serlina. Jay confronts Hara, his old enemy, and defeats him, saving Laura just before she takes off. However, Kay remains a captive of Serlina. Suddenly, Jay arrives and blasts Serlina with a sonic weapon, turning her to dust. He asks Laura for the bracelet she's wearing, but Kay insists they all get in the car. Unbeknownst to them, Serlina starts to regenerate from a small piece of her left behind. As they head to the departure point, Serlina reappears and attacks their vehicle. They drive away, with her in hot pursuit. Kay activates the car's ultra-fast mode to escape, and Jay tries to contact Frank for help, but Serlina's ship disables their communication with missiles. Jay decides they should head to the subway, where they left Jeff earlier. They rush towards Jeff, Serlina in close pursuit. When they get to Jeff, Kay stops the car suddenly, and Serlina ends up being swallowed by Jeff accidentally. As they arrive at the departure point, Kay reveals that Laura is actually the light they've been searching for, but no one believes him at first. However, Kay convinces Laura and Jay of the truth, and Laura rushes to the departing ship, before it's too late. As Jay prepares to say goodbye to her, Jeff suddenly appears, looking aggressive. Jay tries to calm him down, but Serlina, who had been hiding inside Jeff, bursts out, killing him. Despite the danger, Jay protects Laura, and helps her board the ship safely. Just as Serlina tries to attack the ship, Jay and Kay shoot a sonic gun, finally defeating her for good. Once again, the two agents save the world from an evil alien threat. Since all of New York has just witnessed this battle in the skies, Kay activates a giant neuralizer in the torch of the Statue of Liberty. Back at the headquarters, Jay finds the tiny aliens in his locker. Kay and Chief Zed move them there to give Jay some perspective. When Jay proposes showing the tiny creatures that their world is bigger than just a locker, Kay opens a door, revealing that the human universe is just a small locker within a vast alien train station. The end. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Turn on the notifications, and leave a like to help the channel out.